Now, I don't know who will come on because it is Father's Day and it is late. So I'll wait a few minutes and we'll see. And if not, that is perfectly okay. I get it. Hey, Debbie, did your husband have a good Father's Day? Hi, Bella, how are you? I started to watch a little bit of your Instagram, not all of it yet. Hi, Mary. Yes, he did. So you had a blast off, and are you recuperating today? I'm so happy to hear about Darlene coming on to your uh, live. That makes me happy because, like I said, I tried to find her on Facebook, but I couldn't. I don't even know if she has a Facebook. Yes, it was nice. How about you, Bella? You work tomorrow? Hi, Chef Dalian. How are you? Did you have a nice weekend, Chef Dalian? I don't know if you're a father or not, but if you are, happy Father's Day. And happy Father's Day to any of the guys out there. If any of you are watching that are fathers, and some mothers are mother and father. So happy Father's Day to you guys too. Yeah, I figured you'd be recuperating. You did get this lump. Okay, now listen. I had to go to the vet to get Bella her food and her insulin. And on the way back, I went to the newest Dollar Tree that I have. They had two saucers and some wine glasses. So the girl was putting out regular dishes, and I said, "Are you getting any more of the lemon?" And now this is what she said, okay? And I don't know if she knows, it wasn't the manager, but she said, "No, those were for May." And I said, "Would you by chance be getting either the cherry or apple plates?" And she said, "No, we're getting the sunflowers back again." Again, she was not the manager, so I don't know how much she really knew. But I've seen people haul those stupid apple plates. And the other kicker is I saw someone, and I can't remember who it was, and I didn't go onto the channel to look yet. But you know how Dollar Tree has those real big vinyl, to put on stuff, stickers? They have the lemon ones for the lemon theme. And they also have lemon notepads. I didn't see any of that. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Yes. And now they did have the rooster ones. I do have a set of those, Debbie. Okay, did anyone that's on here right now, did any of you ever see three things? Either the lemon stickers, apple plates, or what was the other thing? Apple plates, lemon stickers. Oh, I guess that was it. It is just the most bizarre thing. And my Dollar Tree doesn't have the letter boards. You know how people have been hauling the letter boards? Not a lick. And I've been to two of the ones by me. I don't know what the deal is. I swear, I don't know. You saw the cherry plates, Debbie? How long ago did you see the cherry plates? Your Dollar Tree has the letterboards? What is with the ones at my area? For the life of me, I don't understand it. For corn's sake. And do you know it's raining here? Not raining, but it's more like heavy mist. Yeah, do a video, would you, Chef Dalian? I was going to show you, I got some Happy Mail, you guys. I got it Thursday night, I believe. Was it Thursday night or Friday? Friday. Oh, I can't remember now. Well, anyway. And it was so sweet, and it's from Missy. And she comes on here. Hi, Dana. How are you, honey? Kind of like Bella Lugosi, Lynn. I was just going to say, what nationality? Yeah, that's what she told me. That, and I have them. I got them last year. Yeah, it's probably like Bela Lugosi, and he was from Romania. I think. Hungarian. Okay. So anyway, when I got home, this was by my door. And I'll cover up the address, but look at how she did this. She put yellow striped paper and these little bees, okay? And I thought, oh my gosh, how adorable. And she had it, I already opened it, but I'm going to show you guys how it was. So I hope I asked her if she would mind if I showed it, and she said no. I just can't get over the sweetness of people. I mean, honestly, it just blows my mind. It really does. But she had this. These are little cockle shells. Aren't those pretty? Wasn't that pretty, Debbie? Yeah, it's like Bela Lugosi, the one that played Dracula. I mean, Bela Lugosi was really his name. And then here, look, there's the lemon. There it is. Dang. But look at this pin, this bee pin, because she knows I'm into the bees. But I'm going to do something special with this. I think I'm going to put this on a purse. Because I think I'm going to make a purse and I'm going to put that on there. Isn't that pretty? I thought that was so pretty. Yeah, that's what I thought, Lynn. Bela Lugosi. Isn't that pretty, Debbie? I don't know if it blurs if I go up too close. But anyway, and then she wrote me a real sweet little note. And then I couldn't believe this. Look at these little bees. And you know I'm doing my bee series. Are those adorable or what? Oh, what do you mean, poor guy don't subject? He'll love you, Bella. Aren't those adorable? And then she knows, that I do my Oh, my candy. And this is in yellow and blue and red, which I love. And I can't always find these small ones for the candies. So, and that yellow will go perfect. Remember, I colored in my white ones because I didn't have any color. So I'll switch those out and use these yellow ones for that. Bella. Now she wants to know how old he is. He's 31, Bella. Oh, me too. I love bees, but not the ones that sting me because I am allergic to them. But decorating with them for sure. And then look at this plate. Look how pretty this is. This you could use for your jewelry. You could put it on a little easel. You could use it as a candy dish. And it's very vintage looking. And it says, wait, and I just got new glasses too. You should see me trying to read this. This is the common, humble, not bumble. It says humble bee. But look at that. And it's glass. Isn't that pretty? So I will definitely put that into my bee decor. I thought that was just so, so pretty. And then, and I'll use this yellow tulle for something too. And then I couldn't believe this. I have never seen these, but they will also go with my bee. Look, bee lights, string bee lights, battery, and she sent me the batteries to go with it. Is that adorable or what? Look at those. Missy, and she's a subscriber. She's subscribed to my channel. Aren't those adorable? I'm gonna light them up right now. We'll see what they look like. Can you believe that? I mean, what blows my mind, and again, Missy, if you're watching or you watch this later, honey, thank you so much. I can't tell you what that means to me. I mean, truly. She knew I liked the bees, and so everything she got pertained to what I had been talking about. Now, what did I just do with those? Oh, I must have put them back in. Wait. I have never seen these. And they're battery operated. Just trying to, I don't want to. Is that your son right there, Dana? Anthony? Anthony, are you Dana's son? Welcome. I got to get this undone so we can plug them in. I mean, put the batteries in. How do they have this put? You know, sometimes they wind them. Well, I'm just going to keep talking and unwind. You guys just keep talking. Oh, your son is Glenn. Hey, Shirley's Crafty World. How are you, honey? Well, I know then Anthony, this is Anthony's first time. I know that. I thought it might be your son. Oh, I don't want to wreck these, you guys. And I can't figure out how. I've got to get one of these. I can't tell which one it is that's wrapped around it. These are going to be so cute when I get it unwound. I think I found it. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Lynn. You know what I've been doing? Oh, my gosh. Well, you know I keep everything, okay? I mean, I keep everyone's, their addresses when they send me something. And, but I keep, okay, I must have shredded, and I'm not joking, I must have shredded at least 5 years worth of pay stubs from when I worked at the grocery store. And that's not the half of it. Then I have, like prescription papers and bills that they paid through the years, my insurance, Oh, I've got to get that stuff done though. It's just driving me nuts. That's what I did half the day. How you doing, a country girl's attic? How are you? Hi, Val. Hey, by the way, I love your haul. I just left you a message. You got a lot of stuff. You made out like a bandit. I was showing I got Happy Mail, Val, from Missy, one of my subscribers, all bee related. Hi, Rosemary. How are you, honey? Okay, let me get this. This doesn't have that screw, does it, where you have to unscrew it? Davita, are you that much of a numbnut? No, it doesn't have a screw. It can't be this hard. You guys, what am I doing wrong? You know how sometimes they have the screw up here, but these are not screwed in. Oh, I see. There you go. Just that easy. There you go. Did you see the little plate, Val? Look at this. Isn't that adorable? It's really vintage looking. It's glass. And my little, well, they're like stickers. They're three-dimensional. They're absolutely adorable. And then my little cups that I put my candies in. Look at this bee pin that she sent me. I'm going to put that on a purse. And then my bee, I can't wait to put the, let me get the, she had it wrapped so cute. Just amazes me that people will take the time and do these kind of things where they listen to the things you like, and it just blows my mind. These are going to be cute. So Val, how's everything going now? How's your belly button? Oh, oh, oh my gosh! Look, wait a minute. These are so cute. Well, Missy, if you watch the replay of this, if you're not here, these are adorable. I love them. Thank you so much. They're so cute. And Bella went to a concert with the guy she's been in love with. I mean, she didn't go to the concert with a guy. She went to see a singer that she loves. Oh, this one isn't. Oh, it's okay. I don't want to mess with that. Look at these. I don't know if you can tell. Wait. I'm just going to turn this one off. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. Oh my gosh, those are so doggone cute. Those really are cute. I like those. Anyway, okay, so I wanted to show you guys that. Now I got to go back to read. Hi, Selena. How are you, honey? Yeah, that on a scarf, that would be pretty too, Rosemary. Okay, Debbie, I'll look. And that's another thing they didn't have at my Dollar Tree. Placemats. I'm telling you. And not any big lemon plates. They had, like I said, they had a couple small ones and some wine glasses, and that was it. It's I will tell Everly, she always gets excited when she knows that someone got healed when she prays. It's Everly. But I will. So you've been you're healing really good, and the MS is at bay still, so you're probably starting to feel back to yourself. Selena, what is John Brown coffee mugs? How are your feet doing, Bella? That place was packed, Bella. Where he was singing last night. Oh, is that what it is, Selena? Oh, okay, I'm reading it again. I'm looking for 5 beep brown coffee mugs. Okay. Little bumps with the infection. Okay. But on a whole, you're better. And as far as the surgery, are you pretty much back? You know what I mean? In your insides? Because that wasn't a big issue, was it, for you? It was more what was happening with the infection. Val, can you believe it? It's, I don't know about where you are, but it is, I guess you'd call it a heavy mist, but it is definitely wet outside. Were you on last time? I don't think you were, Val, when Bella told us that she was diagnosed with that. I'd butcher the name. When you say 30% trouble walking, does that mean that your legs just feel weak or kind of shaky? Speaking of legs, last night, oh my gosh. My leg cramped up, and it's done this before, but I mean, I got it like a Charlie horse, but it gets like, I can't even describe it. I mean, it hurt so bad. And I wanted to get up and walk, to walk it out, but I knew if I got up to walk it out, you know who, they're laying right next to me. I can't say the name. But they would think that they were getting up to go, where. And it was like 2 a.m, and I thought, nope, not going to get you up going, because I do not want to go downstairs feeling like this. So I tried to lay in the bed and straighten out my leg. I must have had that stupid Charlie horse for almost an hour. It hurt so bad. But Val, what do you mean? Just a little trouble. I have a limp. Nothing big. Val. Nothing big, just got a limp. Yeah, those doggone Charlie horses hurt so bad. I'll get Everly back at it again for you guys. And Bella, where did you say that I don't even want to say the word because I'm going to mess it up, but what you were just diagnosed with, where is it primarily right now? Thanks, Debbie. We'll be praying for you too. What do you want us to pray for? What does anyone want us to pray for that's on here? I sure wish Darlene would come on, but she's probably with family. She's been on my mind so much. Okay, we can pray for that. Okay, we'll pray for that too. Everyone will keep all these people in here reading their little prayer warriors, so yeah, for all of us. What the heck is restless leg syndrome? What does that mean exactly? Because I'll tell you what. Last night while I was going through this with my legs, my husband has I don't know what it is, but anyway, it's almost like he's dreaming, but I don't think he's dreaming. Anyway, he'll, like, all of a sudden he'll start, and when I hear, what made me think of it is when Lynn said restless leg syndrome. And he'll start to kick, and when I say kick, I don't mean like kick, I mean like if you're in any area of where he's going to kick, believe me, I got kicked once. Well, he he decided that that was going to happen last night when I was going through what I was going through with my leg. And and now, I mean, after a while you get to kind of know when they're going to get started with something. And I thought, doggone it, not tonight. And he's sound asleep, okay, when he's doing this. All of a sudden, I could feel his leg getting ready, and I thought, nuh-uh, not tonight. So I moved my other leg and kind of block it from the kick so it wouldn't go full force. I don't know what it is. I swear I don't know what it is. And then one time he kicked me. I kicked him right back. I was so mad. I just thought, doggone it, because when he does it, and then he just turns over. Here I am kicking him, and he just turns over because it scares you when you're in a deep sleep, and that hits you all of a sudden. It's like, oh my gosh. So is that restless leg? Is that what they mean? Hi, Pat. How are you, honey? I like these words. You can keep your John Brown legs still like surged of electricity through. You got gabapentin for that? Hi, Lady B. Hi, Linda Carruthers. How are you, honey? Okay, wait a minute. Selena, I got to go back to this. Okay, so it feels like a surge of electricity going through your legs? So in other words, you don't kick. You just feel that surge of electricity? I don't know what he's chasing, Debbie. But I mean, if he's chasing, he better look out because I'm going to chase him right down the stairs because sometimes, doggone it, that hurts so bad. Oh, it drives me nuts. Oh, okay. It's just a smaller movement. Oh, okay. Then that's not what he has. Hi, Sue. How are you? Lady B, where are you again? What state? Oh, really? Oh, that's terrible. West Virginia? Restless feels achy. Ooh, that's awful. Oh, you have that too? Oh, thank goodness. So you had a full blown cold, huh, Pat? Because I remember well, it was a few days ago that you thought you were getting sick. Selena. That's right, Dana. Lady B is Dana's best friend. Hi, Dana. Oh, God, I know. I mean, I honestly, I mean, sometimes, Dana, I know what you mean because when he starts doing that, it just drives me up a wall. But like I say, now I'm so keen to when I can almost sense it coming, and it's like I can block it, or I can kind of tap his foot, or leg, as if to say, move over type thing, and it'll kind of get him out of that mode. I love it. I learned to duck and run. You know how they say, speaking of dreams, me, someone says something to me and it throws me into something else. Um, you know how they say that uh, if you have a dream and you're in the dream, if you're being chased or you're dying or whatever, you never see yourself die. Has anyone ever heard that before? When you're dreaming something of that nature. Dana, I can I can see you going down to the foot of the bed. Well, anyway, do you know I saw myself be murdered in a dream? And it's when we lived in Lakewood, and it was so real, and I can remember it. I can remember everything about it. I was in Long Beach. Well, I was in. Well, in the dream it was Long Beach, but I was kind of like at the tide pools, kind of. It looked kind of like that, and someone was chasing me, and it was a guy, and it was at night, and I was running, and I was running and running, and I remember in my dream I'm thinking, I can't run much farther. I can't run much farther. You know, he's going to get me. And I never saw the face of the person, never, but I knew it was a guy. And he got his hands around my throat and put my head under whatever part, like a tide pool type. But it was the ocean, you know. And he kept my head under there, and I saw myself die in the dream. And I remember waking up going, I'm not supposed to know how I die. I'm never supposed to know how I die in a dream. You're not supposed to know that. And it scared the crap out of me. But I saw myself actually get killed. Isn't that weird? Well, yeah, it was. I guess you wouldn't call it a dream. Life is but a dream. Well, not exactly. Yeah, it was a nightmare. I remember it was so scary. And what's so bizarre about the whole thing is when I was dreaming it in my head, I remember thinking, you're not supposed to ever see the end of a dream like that. It's not supposed to happen. I'm thinking that as I'm watching it, as weird as that sounds. It was bizarre. It was the most bizarre thing I've ever. Yeah, it was weird. That's what I'm saying. And I always would wake up too before that, you know. And then I had heard people say, you'll never see yourself actually in a dream if that's what you're dreaming or the nightmare is about. You don't see it come to, you know, fruition in the end. Well, I sure did. I really, and it just, like I say, and I must have dreamt that well, we've been here 25 years. So probably about 30 years ago, but I can still remember that dream as vivid as the night I had it. Do I have sleep apnea? I don't think so. Well, now, Selena, was this a dream that you had? So you had a dream that he was trying to kill you, and that night he kidnapped you, and your oldest son tried to kill me and broke my jaw to shut me up. But you finally got free. Thank God. Dana. Oh, that happened? Selena, that happened? That wasn't a dream? Everything that you just said happened? Wow. And have you ever had a dream and it's a really good one? And you wake up and you think, "Oh no, I got to get back to that dream," and then you're able to go back right where you were and to finish it? I've had that happen too. And it's like, oh, I don't want to wake up. I want to keep dreaming. Hi, Buzz. How are you? Well, that happened 30 years ago, so we did move. How is England, Buzz? I can't believe he did all, excuse me, that he did all that to you, Selena. That's awful. He broke your jaw? Good grief. What are you writing, Buzz? Are you writing a book? Oh, so you basically had a premonition, Selena. Oh, it's rainy and sunny, much usual. Same old, huh, Buzz? Short stories, how cool. Are what kind of stories, Buzz? I mean, are they fiction or? I've had premonitions that have come true, and it's bizarre. It is the most bizarre feeling, you know. There are some crazy men, Dana. That's for sure. That's right, exactly. You're not a victim, you're a survivor. Ooh, ghost stories and working on science fiction? I like those because I like scary movies. Yeah, she's away from him. Oh, Bud, you'll have to let us know when you get your. Are you making a compilation of different stories and then going to put it in one book? That's cool. Oh, thank goodness, Selena. That's true, Buzz. I like the way you word things, Buzz. I haven't watched it yet. My son was telling me about it. Oh, so we can listen to them? Are you the one that's narrating the stories? I know, I do. I do. I hate to admit it. I do like scary movies. Now, I mean, with that being said, like I said before, there are certain scary movies that are like, I don't think so. But I mean, um, I love like where you're trying to figure out the who done it, and then I like funny scary movies. What I mean by that is I like an array, just like my music, very eclectic. I like all kinds of music except opera. But um, as far as scary, like Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein and the Wolf Man And even the Frankenstein movie and the Wolfman, you know, the originals from the 30s, I love those. But then I like the scary ones too. And trying to think of the last one. My one son and I watch scary movies together. The other son, he'll watch them sometimes, but he's not a real fan. Jeremy, the one you guys know, he'll watch them, but not. He doesn't like them like Jason and I do. And Josh doesn't watch them, and Daisha definitely doesn't watch them. Tanya, she used to. I think she was okay with them. Well, I mean, like Phantom of the Opera, you know, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say I don't like any, but if I had my rathers, I would probably go for a different genre. Oh, really? Did you used to watch Scary, Val, before your kids were born? Bella, you sound like my daughter Daisha. Remember I told you guys once, I don't know how many were on at the time, but I was talking and uh, she'd come in from a date and I would always stay up until she got home. And I mean, I would stay up. She was in college at this point and she was in her 20s. And I couldn't go to sleep if she wasn't home. So I'd stay up. Well, a lot of times at that particular time, you know, like 12:30, because she usually would get home around between 12:30 and 1 when she was in her 20s. And I would be watching The Twilight Zone. Well, she'd walk in, and sometimes she would stop dead in her tracks, coming through the garage. You know, she'd come through the garage door into the laundry room, and the laundry room comes into the family room. And she'd stop and she'd say, "Turn it off, Mother. If you want to listen to what went on tonight, turn it off." Just the music, Houston. So I'd say, "Okay, okay, okay." And so I turned off. Then she'd tell me about her night. Oh, good night, Lady B. Thanks for coming in. Night, Dana. Do you watch Criminal Minds, anybody? Now, those to me are even more twisted than some scary movies. I mean, I can't help but think to myself, the guys that write these, I mean, the minds that they must have. You know what I mean? I mean, some of that stuff is so. There has been a couple times, I will be honest, that I have had to turn it off because it's just too twisted. And I mean, for the most part, I do watch them, but there has been a couple times that I think, oh, I can't watch this one. This is just way too, you know, off the wall. But for the most part, and I love the characters in Criminal Minds. I love Reed, love him. Okay, Selena, good night, honey. Yeah, and that's the thing about those, A Country Girl, I agree. Sometimes those to me are more where they could be real than some of the scary movies. You know what I mean? I really do like Criminal Minds. I also like police shows like Blue Bloods. I remember one time when I was young, I mean, young. My friend, she's come on here before, Kathy, and we've known each other since we were 14 and 15. And so one year at Halloween time, we went to the YMCA and they put on a haunted mansion. I can still see her. Okay, well, at 14, I was my height that I am now, okay? And she was really little. I mean, little. I mean, I don't think she was more than, I think maybe she was 5 foot, 5'1", maybe. Well, anyway, we we start going through this haunted mansion, and I'm telling you, it was scaring me to death. So I'm trying to bolt out of there, right? And she's screaming. All of a sudden, I feel this on my leg and I'm trying to move, and she is on the ground holding on to my ankle, and I am dragging her. And I remember saying, Kathy, get up and start running. And she wouldn't get up. And I'm thinking, oh my God, all the way out, she's down on the ground. I'll never forget that. It was unbelievable. I mean, we laughed once we got out of there, of course, you know, it was funny. But I mean, those can be very scary. Now, that I have never gone into one since then. Because that kind of stuff where they can touch you, you know, it's like, oh, I can't do that. It was just the people that would run out, Buzz, and they would come out of, you know, nowhere, or they would be have masks on that were really scary, because she was not one that liked scary movies. So she she was so scared. I remember I was saying something to her a while back about that. I mean, it was hysterical. Looking back on it, of course. Yeah, where they kind of have to use their imagination. Hi, Angel Lady. Yeah, NCIS. I like that. I like. I used to love Cagney and Lacey, and the other girls that were on, and they just went off a couple of years ago. Roselli and Isles. Rosoli and Isles. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah. Yes, the American Horror Story. Jason and I used to watch that one. That one a few times got kind of over the top. You know, it was like, ooh, you know, and I kind of looked at Jason, and he looked at me, and I thought, but then, you know, you start watching it, and then you have to see what happens to the end of it. But I think they're done making them now. I think their last one, because I don't know how much further they could have possibly gone. Um, what was it, last year? Yeah, Rizzoli. Yeah, I love them. Columbo was good too. Oh no, I love Columbo, Buzz. Oh really? A house that gave you the creeps? You did too, Sue? Well, a girl that I worked with at Albertsons, they bought this uh, haunted thing that they do every year, and I can't remember the name of it now. Shoot, I can't. Well, I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, one of my other friends that her and I used to go to the movies and see scary movies together. She loves them. Okay, and we went one time and we went and watched What Lies Beneath with Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer. Good movie, really good movie. Anyway, she went to the haunted house that Sarah and her husband bought. Now, this is a girl that loves stuff like that. I mean, she goes to haunted mansions and all that kind of stuff. She said she was so freaked out because it was so realistic, some of the stuff, what it looked like, I guess, and everything. And you have to sign a paper before you go into this particular one because people are allowed to touch you. And I thought, no way, brother. Wouldn't do that. I would not go into something where someone could touch me. She said she was scared to death. And for her, that's saying something. The 22nd door, I think the name of it is. The 22nd door? Something about a door. You did a Halloween trail every October. Family hosted and did the scares. It was awesome. If we ever do it again, yeah, definitely videotape it. Yeah, he was understated, Buzz. Rockford Files, though, that was really good too. I like that one too. Yeah, that kind of stuff is just bizarre, you know. Like I said, there's certain ones that I just can't deal with, but there's other ones that I like. Yes, he was handsome. He was definitely handsome. So, how do we hear your stories, Buzz? Do we go online? Oh, good night, Debbie. Thanks for coming in. I won't stay on much longer because I know it's late for everyone except Buzz. I think it's morning time for you, right, Buzz? Oh, shoot. Oh, I can show it. Hold on. Oh, it did. It went off. Can you try to put it up again, Buzz? Because it went off. I tried to hit show, but it went off. Yeah, your channel. When you tried to put it up, it didn't show it and it said hide or show on my end. And I tried to hit show, but it went off. The watch list. Do you have a YouTube channel, Buzz? Oh, okay. And then we can find it from there, from your playlist? I don't know, Lynn. They might have fallen asleep. Because let's see, it's 11 here, so that means it's 2 for Bella. Okay, good. We'll go to that. The Crow stories are your first attempts. Oh, perfect. I will do that. And did you say you're doing the reading of it, Buzz? Of the books? So before I go, what's everyone doing tomorrow? Oh, good. Oh, it'll sound good because of your accent. I love that. I could listen to people that are from England talk forever. So you're working. Lynn's gonna clean house. I'm gonna still still at when I get off here. I'm gonna work another hour and start shredding more. I cannot believe how many papers I have kept. Oh my heavens! It's like Davita, get over it. Get rid of some of them. You're gonna spring clean. You're going shopping in a while. That's right, because for Pat it's during the day too. You too, Lynn? You have a little English accent, Lynn? You're going to paint your dining room and kitchen? Wow. What color? Two young kids that you thought would talk forever. Oh, bless your heart, Sue. What kind of surgery, honey? Buzz, do people over here in the States in America have an accent to you? Oh, Lynn, my gosh, I'm not kidding. I have everything. I'm not joking. Now, that kind of stuff I won't get rid of. I'm very, very sentimental. I will not get rid of anything that has to do with my kids, especially since my daughter died. There is, and as a matter of fact, I just found something today that she had written, um, and she was young. I could tell by her handwriting. She was probably around 7, and it just stirred up a lot of emotion. But I mean, there would never be a time I'd get rid of any of their stuff. The stuff I'm getting rid of is, medical papers from doctors or my old, oh, stubs from work and stuff like that. Do you think I have an accent, Buzz? I'm always curious about that because to us, we don't sound like we have anything. But I guess people from England don't think they do either, but they do. Lens implant. Wow. Oh, okay. I got you, Lynn. Yeah, I still have their school reports, little things that they did, at church, little things they did at school. Oh, pretty, Dana. Oh, thank you, Dana. Yeah, it's, yeah. Yeah, when I saw it today, it just blew my mind. It was like, oh my gosh. They say you have a Boston accent. Well, my dad was from Boston. He had a very, very thick Bostonian accent. Very thick. And every time he'd go back to visit, it would come all back to him. Okay, Pat, you have fun shopping. Bella, are you still here? Val, are you still here? Or are you two sleeping? Because Bella should be getting the keys on the 21st, I think. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I know what you mean, Lynn. It is hard. I was thinking about my dad too. And it is hard, when your dads have passed. It is hard, that's for sure. It was funny to see Tanya's handwriting because she had gorgeous handwriting. She was a medical transcriptionist, and it has nothing to do with her handwriting. But I just don't know how she did it because she had the fake nails, and they weren't short. I mean, they were about, oh, I don't know, about that long. I'm not kidding. I mean, beautiful, but that girl could type like no other. And it used to amaze me how she could do it with those nails. I always used to, and when I'd go over there, I'd watch her sometimes, and I was always in amazement how fast she could type. Okay, Buzz, we'll go to your channel. I want to hear one of your stories. I sure wish I could dream about mine. Yeah, Bella's moving. About a week, I think, she'll be gone. Good old Buzz. I like when he checks in. I love when Val all of a sudden she'll pop in. Yeah, my daughter she was beautiful. You too, Buzz. If you go on my Facebook, you can see pictures of her and all my kids. She was 5'10", well, 5'10" and a half actually. She had legs up to her nose. That girl had the longest legs. She really did. And then my other daughter's an itty bitty little thing. I mean, she's 5 and a half, but she's very, very tiny, very tiny. Stay on. I'm going to go off here for a minute, and I'll just go here and I'll show you a picture, so because I know you can still hear me. I'll show you a picture of her. I don't want memories. I want photos. I'm just talking to myself right now. Maybe I could find it easy. I'm just trying to think of the fastest way I could do Instagram. You guys, I have so many pictures. I need to learn how to that's my daughter that passed away. Pretty, huh? And then I'll show you a picture of my other daughter. They look as different as night and day. This is the picture, you guys, that the night that Hudson was born, and I wasn't even looking at pictures. Nothing was on there about pictures. I was trying to text my daughter, my other daughter, because Tanya had passed away a couple months prior to Hudson being born. And I was trying to dial Daisha, and this picture came up, and it came up like this. This exact picture came up on the full face of my phone, and I wasn't even on pictures. You talk about bizarre. But anyway, that's her. And then look at how cute she was when she was little. Look, wasn't she a doll? Look how cute she was. Oh, God love her. She was so cute. Let me find Daisha here. Just so you can see how different. That's my other daughter. She's as big as a minute. So that's Daisha. So now when I say them, you'll know who I'm talking about. Now I can get back on now and read. Okay, just going back. Polly, what are you doing? Yeah, I know. Tanya was very tall. She was taller than me. Oh, thanks, Val. Hi, Granny Josie. How are you? Yes, way too young to be gone. Breaks my heart when I read what her daughters put. That's when it really gets hard, you know. And the kicker is my great granddaughter, her granddaughter looks so much like she did when she was a little girl. Oh, it's crazy how much she looks like her. It's like she bypassed her mother, my granddaughter, and went to her grandmother, my daughter, if you can keep up with that. That's what I'm saying, Rosemary. They're if you saw them together, you'd never know. You know, I mean, they're just, and their personalities were a lot different too. Hi, Linda. How are you? How you doing with your jewelry, Granny Josie? Polly, quit licking that. Quit licking your arm. No, no, you're not getting up here right now. In a few minutes. You know what they're doing, right? I think Bella fell asleep. She probably has to go to work, bless her heart. Yes, they are, Rosemary. How'd you guess? Yep. You got it. And I took them out right before I went out. I went live. Hey, kitty cat, how you doing, honey? Oh, we're just chit chatting, and I showed some Happy Mail I got from Missy, one of my subscribers. Oh, you know who we haven't heard from tonight, and that's not like her either, is Grandma Joe. I wonder how her husband's doing because he wasn't doing very good. Because I haven't been on live for a couple days, but I know that he wasn't doing good. Do I have an Instagram, Kitty Cat? Yes, I do. It's just Davita Lane. Oh, Granny Josie's in pain. What's wrong, Granny Josie? Polly, I don't want you licking that anymore. She has this little Snoopy dog. I don't even want to show it to you because, well, let's just say that it's been loved a whole lot, okay? And she is forever licking that dog, Snoopy. Well, what happens is when she licks it, she gets that fur into her throat, okay? Oh, oh, your sciatica? Oh my gosh, that is the most horrible pain. I've had that before. You know what's weird is mine was so bad I couldn't walk and I couldn't get comfortable. I had to get one of those big, you know, those pregnancy pillows that the girls get, the real long ones. The only thing that would help a little bit is getting that and putting my one leg over it, but it didn't take it away by any stretch. Well, I went to a chiropractor, and I don't necessarily like chiropractors, to be perfectly honest, but he had girls there that would massage you, but you had to have him, you know, do his cracking, which I hated. Anyway, I went in and oh, it was probably a couple weeks, okay? All of a sudden, she got up by my shoulder blades and she was doing a deep tissue massage. And all of a sudden, I felt this surge. The only way I can explain it was like a surge of electricity, but hurtful. I mean, it wasn't a wonderful feeling, but it just went right through me. And I jumped and I went, oh my gosh. And she said, what? And I told her. I got up to get my clothes back on. The pain was gone and I never had another pain again. And she said, what I probably did is when I was massaging, I released, it was a pinched nerve. But it was all the way up by my shoulder blades and it was down by, down in my sciatica where obviously the pain was. But isn't that something? It was a pinched nerve and it never came back and I hope it never does. Oh, you sent a friend request on Instagram? Okay, when I get off here, I'll go and accept it. Polly loves her toys, okay? And she'll run and go get it when I tell him we're going to BED. And she'll look frantically. She's looking. She has two little toys that she really, really loves. And she has to get one or the other. And then she'll throw it up on the bed. And then she'll get up there. Bella could care less about toys. There's only one toy that she likes at all. And it's a Dr. Seuss, the blue elephant. Humpalot, whatever that name is. And that's the only toy. Polly, she loves, and she loves stealing your socks. And then she'll lay on them. Yes, go ahead, kitty cat. You can ask. Is Polly a dachshund, a dachshund? No, but Bella has dachshund in her. Bella is a mix of terrier, dachshund, and chihuahua. I have yet to figure out the chihuahua in her. Dachshund, definitely I can tell the color of her ears, but the terrier, she's got the weirdest little body. But what's your question, kitty cat? I turned around to look at Polly and she's looking up at me. A Pomchi? Sounds cute. Is it tiny? Oh, you guys, and Bella, knock on wood, Rosemary, you're really going to like this. Her fat's coming back. You can't see her ribs anymore because when that diabetes took, I mean, oh my God, it was awful. It was so heart wrenching. But her, she's just looking so much better. Oh, 4 pounds, how cute. I didn't see the question, Kitty Cat. All I see here, honey, is can I ask you ladies a question? And then you said, I don't think that sounds normal. I can't live like this anymore. So I missed something. I'm not seeing your question. Bella was a rescue. What are you doing? Oh, she's sleeping. Okay. I need to see your question again, Kitty Cat, to see. Because you said you can't live like that anymore, but I don't know what it is. And you went to the ER Friday, Granny Joe's. Oh my gosh, I know it is. It is terrible. It really is when it's in full force. Yeah, when I got Bella, her sister, and brother, and one had just been adopted that day before. So there were 4 puppies. But the mother was adopted, but none of the babies at the time. You know, the mother went first. Is something going on at home, Kitty Cat? Or is it something with your health? Because of its health, if Val is still here, she might be able to help. I don't know why I didn't see a question. Nope, we're not going anywhere yet. In a few minutes. Oh, okay. I mean, you said you can't go anywhere. Is it like where it is, where nothing can keep it contained? It's just almost like hemorrhaging, Kitty Cat? Do you have any children, Kitty Cat? I'll be right back. I got it. No, no, we're not going anywhere yet, guys. Not yet. Lay down. Lay down. In a few minutes. We gotta take care of Kitty Cat first. Ow. Ow, shoot. My knee. Had to get my licorice. Red vine. How old are you, Kitty Cat? Val, are you still here? I'd like to know your age And have you ever had any problems? Oh, happy birthday, sweetie. You're the same age as my daughter, my youngest daughter, Daisha. Well, no, I take that back. Daisha's gonna, well, she was born in 83. Her birthday's in August. Um, okay, two things, or maybe three. Did you have problems when you had your child and the baby that didn't make it? I'm sorry, by the way. Did you have complications? And did they ever see anything like fibroid tumors when you know what I mean, when the baby didn't make it? Oh, you turned 36 on Friday. What color is the blood? Is it bright red or is it dark? You definitely need to go to the doctor, that's for sure. And from what you're saying, whatever protection you're using, it's so much that it's going through that onto your clothing and everything else, correct? You had food poisoning. She pooped in me, so they had to rush me to the doctor to have her. Okay, so you're saying yes to, did they detect any kind of fibroids? Okay, the brown is old blood, but the red is new. Okay, if you have fibroids, that's what I had, and that can be causing it. But you really need to go and have a doctor look at you, and they can, know for sure. But you can't keep going like that because you're going to become anemic. I mean, you can't just keep losing it like that. Sounds like it could be that too to me, Rosemary, because that's what I had. And that's scary. Do you work outside of the home, kitty cat? I can't remember. I really think you should. Do you have a OBGYN that you can go to, kitty cat? They told you the fibroids fell out. I've never heard of a fibroid falling out. They're usually attached. So you've been to the doctor in this past month when all this has been going on? Kitty cat, did they do an internal ultrasound on you? Yeah, I agree, Rosemary. You do need a second opinion. You don't mess around with stuff like that. So it's been going on for 5 years, but in this last month, it's gotten to where it just hasn't stopped. No, Polly. I bet you Val fell asleep. Dang, I wish she was here so I could ask her. Polly, no, no, no. You don't eat that. Nope. No. Stop, Polly. I'm not kidding. That's a no-no. No. Go on. Yeah, no, you need to go in. For sure. When you're at home, try to elevate your legs also. To me, it sounds like, do you have not diver, Davida, um, endometriosis? So you don't want any more kids? Endometriosis is scarring of the, is it in the uterus, you guys? The scarring? Okay, no more kids. I've never heard of a fibroid tumor falling out. I mean, again, I'm not a doctor, but that's what I thought. I mean, they're connected because they live off the blood. But what happened, my doctor told me I was becoming extremely anemic. And when they draw blood, he said, your blood is, it's too low. He said, you need to get a hysterectomy. Because I had it when I was 50, but um, what happens is the fibroids begin to take over and they eat on the blood. That's how they survive. And they start taking and eating anything they have to survive. And by the time I had my surgery, I had two of them and they were bigger than what they thought. The one was like a grapefruit, a big grapefruit, and the other one was like a uh, orange. Your mom had uterine cancer? Then I think you do definitely need to go in. I can't believe these doctors, knowing that your mother had that, and you're having this situation, that they're not being more proactive. So your sister had the same situation, and they did a hysterectomy on her? Honey, you really do need to go in. Definitely. And I wouldn't wait around. And do you have the kind of insurance, or can you see who you want so you can go get a different opinion? And I would demand an internal ultrasound. I mean, just by your history. Oh, yeah. Okay. So now you're talking about your grandma, your mother, and your sister. And these idiots are telling you they don't know what's wrong. They can't find anything. BS. I'm telling you, you need to go and get another doctor if you have to. And your aunt. Okay. I mean, come on. I'm a layman, and even I know that you should be stupid. You know, let me tell you something, sweetie, and I'm talking to you exactly like I would my daughters. When it comes to your health, you have to be your own best advocate. It doesn't matter what those doctors say. I believe women can be, or for the most part, are very in tune with their bodies, and they know when something's not right. I don't care if those doctors are saying they don't know, they can't figure it out. Go to a different doctor then. Just by your history. Hi, Mina, how are you? We're just talking to Kitty Cat. She's got a little problem she needs to take care of. See, Kitty Cat, even Mina Norway's telling you you have to go. I'm sure Val fell asleep, because if Val was still awake, I know she'd be on here telling you to go, and she's a nurse. I'm doing good. Did in Norway, do they celebrate Father's Day? Night, Granny Josie. I hope you feel better, hon. I know that sciatica is terrible. Have you had a breast exam yet? Let us know, Kitty Cat, okay? And I'll accept your friend request, and please let me know. What are the dates for your Mother's Day and Father's Day, Mina? Yes, we'll all be praying for you, Kitty Cat. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Did you get your internet working again, Mina? You're welcome, sweetie. Make sure and let us know, okay? Don't mess with that, kitty cat. It's been too long. And like I said, I'm talking to you just like I would my daughter. Good. How was yours, Lori? Yeah, we do. We care about you, kitty cat. You're kidding me. If your internet goes out again, they won't fix it? Well, that's kind of scary because how do you know what's making it go out? You know what I mean? What's your husband's name again, kitty cat? Oh, thunder. Oh, you got thunder? Roll. Roll. If you have to, just take her by the hand and make her go in because with her family history and what she's going through right now, those idiots are telling her that they can't find anything wrong. She needs to see another doctor. Sometimes I could just hit doctors. You know what? Look at me. I'm stress eating my licorice now. So it's the thunder that takes it out. Good. Thank you, Raul. My nephew's name is Raul. I do too. I love licorice and popcorn. Yeah, she needs to go. So what are you going to do today, Mina? Your day's just starting, right? Have you been on your boat much? Oh. Have you gotten any more done in your craft room, Mina? Oh, you're working on the pond. Oh, cool. Because you have koi, right? That's going to be pretty. That tan you had going on looked good. I got this tan in a bottle. I haven't used it yet, but it's supposed to be good. Those coyers, so pretty. Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. Well, we care about you. You're one of the fam. One of the fam bam. I'm going to put it on. Maybe in a couple days. Well, it sure does look good on you because it looked like a real tan to me. Well, we love you too, kitty cat. You're a sweetheart. So, Grandma Glitter, aka Mina, you saw that Darlene is one of your subscribers too, and she left a message on Bella's live. Her son's funeral was, oh shoot, I think Bella said Friday. I think. And he was 32 years old. And apparently his wife, you know, because she was in the car too, she doesn't have use of one of her arms. Now I don't know if that's permanent or just right now. And I don't think they had kids. I don't know for sure though. I have too, Mina. She's been on my mind constantly. No, no, no. Not Bella. Bella doesn't have a son. She has a daughter, but I know you know her, Lori. Darlene Muller, or Mueller, I don't know how you say it. Her son was in a terrific car accident, and she messaged me last week and told me that he passed away. That it was a, how did she say it? It was a embolism, an embolism of the artery, and it traveled to the heart, and he had a massive heart attack and died. So yeah, my heart just broke for her. She's been on my mind a lot. I was so happy that she went on to Bella's though. At least we heard something, because there's no way for me to get hold of her, because I left a reply after her reply or text me about it. And I looked for her on Facebook. Don't even know if she has a Facebook, but I could not find her because I wanted to private message her, but I haven't been able to do so. And she's such a sweet person, you know, she really is. She's always seems, you know, I mean, not that you know someone just by the internet, but you kind of do get to know the personalities as they start to talk or text, you know. She always seemed like the one that would kind of sit back on the sidelines and just say really sweet things, but you know what I mean? Just kind of very, you know, quiet, but yet she would be, you know, give compliments. Just like a very sweet person. My screen looks like it's buffering, but I'm looking at this one and it's not buffering. So I don't know what's going on. I'm going to turn it off and go back on. Because I'm not buffering where I'm actually doing the live. Well, I'm going to start my phone up again. I'm going to get off in a minute, but I just want to read Sometimes this phone gets so frustrating. I'm not kidding. Hold on, I can't see anything. I'm trying to get this up, booted up again. Because this one I can see is fine. Telling you this thing is as slow as a 7-year itch. Hold on. All this time. Finally. Am I back? Oh, his name was, shoot. Dang it, I don't remember. I don't remember, Lori. Dang it. Oh, your son lost a friend, Lynn? You have a new what, Mina? What happened to your son's friend, Lynn? Oh, okay. A phone? Cool. Yeah, this phone is not good for me when it comes to filming, that's for sure. Night, kitty cat. Night, roll. Oh, Lord. He was killed instantly on a motorcycle. Oh. The company that's at war with him. Has your husband been riding his bike, Mina? So sad. Yeah, it's been a very heavy mist here. The ground's wet. Oh, 29 years old. Night, Lori. Thanks for stopping in, hun. He burned? Oh, that happened to a colleague of mine. It was my girlfriend's stepson. His dad just had bought him a BMW. and he was driving down in the canyon. And in the canyon, it's very windy, and there's only two uh, lanes, and nothing's dividing it. Well, him and his friend, he had just gotten the car, a couple days, and he was a box boy at the grocery store where I worked. And he lost control, and the car went and wrapped around the tree. He was sitting on the edge of the street. If you can envision a 2-lane canyon road, and he was sitting. It wasn't a curb really, it was just kind of on the side, if you will, burning and talking. The firemen, because the firemen, of course, come into the store where we are, and it happened right down the hill from where I am, where I live, because I live close to the canyon. And they said it was the most awful sight they've ever seen in their life. And he was only 16. Oh, pathetic. Just pathetic. But he only lived, I want to say he lived a day or two. Yeah, it was awful. And that's the one thing I don't like. My husband has a Harley as well, because Mina's husband has one. And the thing is, on a motorcycle, if you go down, I mean, you got to hope that, you don't get traumatic injuries, but then you got to worry about another car coming up by accident, you know what I mean, and hitting you. So you really, it's hard. He, well, today the weather was kind of icky, but as a rule, he will go out on the bike, but he didn't today. Yeah, that was so sad. So sad. Well, I guess I should go. It's 12:02, and you know who, well, actually, BOTH of them are looking at me. It's weird how their bodies almost are timed like a clock, and they know when it's getting time, because when it comes to dinner, they know exactly what time it is. Because I feed them around the same time every day. Whoop, lost you again. Hold on. Oh, does he go out on the street, Mina? Does yours do the same thing, you guys, with your dogs? Yeah, you should see them right now. Their eyes are piercing me. Oh, good. Well, I guess I'm going to go, and I still have to make my announcement. I think I'm going to film my patriotic home tour. I mean, put it up, I should say. Probably this coming Saturday or Sunday. Well, Mina, that's what I'm doing right now. Isn't it I mean, seriously, is it a riot or what? I know what you mean about talking backwards in English and spelling. That's why I'm spelling to you guys some of it, because if they HEARD everything that I was SAYINGing right now, I guarantee you they would be JUMPINGing. But it's the truth. Rosemary, so help me. If I didn't, I guarantee you they'd be JUMPINGing. Well, that's what I'm afraid of. They're going to learn that too. Well, anyway, all right, guys. I know for some of you it is extremely late, and some of you it's early in the morning. Yeah, dumb as a fox. Well, I love you all, and I just wanted to touch base because I missed not talking to everyone. Oh, Rosemary 305. Oh, God love you. All right. With that being said, okay, now they're both at my feet because they know I'm getting ready to say my obligatory goodbye. Remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. And I do mean that every single